On this one, undefined slope. Undefined, is that going left or right or up and down?
Up and down.
Up and down. So there's two of them. This one and this one. That's all you have to do. Both of these would have a slope of what?
0.
0. Good. And then 16. 16 was kind of one of those common sense type ones. If we look here, the y value at every single one of these points is 2. So that's how we get y equals 2. If we look here, the x value at every single one of these points is 5. So that's how we got x equals 5. Once again, 0 every single point for the y, so it's y equals 0. Then here, straight up and down, x equals 1. So basically, if it's a straight line, it's going to be either x or y. If it's going left and right, it's going to be y equals whatever the y is. If it's going straight up and down, it's going to be x equals whatever the x is. And that's all you do. All right, the next page, this is where you just plot, it says plot 2 points on the graph, then draw the line through these points. What's good about these TI questions now is if you do this now, and you could type in the f of x equals, I'm not going to bother doing that. I'm just going to put negative 2/3 x plus 4. So that gives us this graph. What's nice about the SOL now is whenever you plot these 2 points, it will automatically draw the line for you. So 0, 4, 6, 0. Once you plot these 2 points, the computer will just draw the line for you, so you don't have to worry about doing that. But those are probably the 2 points that you all used. Did anybody use something different? I didn't figure. Dylan, will you shut your Chromebook just so I know you're not on it, and Gavin, same? Just shut the Chromebook. You don't need that right now. All right. On this one, we got y less than or equal to negative 3/4 x minus 2. Okay, so this one, at the top it also says you're plotting 2 points. So we'll just choose these two. Oh, no, we won't. We'll choose that one, 0, negative 2. That one's a decimal. You can choose that. Like that would be a little bit over halfway in between negative 2 and negative 3. But that's not the one that I would probably choose. So if we would look right here, that's the one I would choose, negative 4, 1. So negative 4, 1. So if it hits an x or y intercept at decimal, try to find another point. And the nice thing, once again, you type this into Desmos, it's going to graph it for you. But it probably will ask you if you're going to do a dotted or a solid line. Since it's or equal to, it would be solid. And then shading down here. So they may have you do the shading and may have you choose a line on this one. So you do need to do that. All right. Okay. So this one looks very stressful. I don't think, actually, let me change the wording. I know that there would not be a question on the SOL where they will ask you this many ordered pairs. They may ask you like 4 or 5. They won't have this many to choose from. So what you could do is you could type in every single one of these ordered pairs in here just to see, but that's going to take us quite a bit of time. On your SOL, I would definitely do that. But negative 2, 0, let's just look. Negative 2, 0. That doesn't even hit there, so we know it's not that one. Negative 8, 1. Go over 8, up 1. That one hits in the shade area, so we know that works. Negative 1, negative 2. That one hits in the shade area. Negative 1, down 2. So that one works. So what I'm going to do, what you could do is you could check every single one of these, but where there's so many and we have a lot to cover, I'm just going to show you which ones are correct. So all the ones with a check mark in it would all fit in here. And like I said, what you could do on this one is you could type in each one of these ordered pairs, like the 8-3. You could type that in. Once you type in 8-3, you can see that red dot over here, so you know it's not that one. On the SOL, if you did see something like this, I would go ahead and type in all the ordered pairs. Yeah, it may take a little bit of time, but you would know for a fact you got it right. All right, and then 36. Which one is not a function? For it to be a function, what cannot repeat? The x or y? X. So we're looking for not a function. So what we want to see is the x repeat. Does the x repeat in this first one? No. Does an x repeat in this second one? No. Does it repeat in this third one? No. This fourth one better have one that repeats. And here we have a 1 and a... Oh, no, we have an 8 and an 8. We have an 8 and an 8. Ignore that. So 8 and an 8, those repeat, so it is not a function. On number 2, this one, you're looking for the domain. I'm going to show you all a quick way to do this one. So what you could do is you could just type this into Desmos, negative x squared minus 3. And then after you do that, you can press this gear button. Whenever you press the gear button, choose convert to table. And we're looking for a domain of -4. Well, I don't see -4 on there, so what you're going to do is you're going to come over here and type in -4. -4 is -19. So that's how I got the -4, -19. -1, -4. So that's how we got -1, -4. Then 5. You just type 5 in here, and it's going to give you -28. So anytime you're trying to get missing numbers, that is by far the easiest way to do that. What you could also do is what I did over here by hand. You could plug in each one of the x values and work it out and then see what they equal. That one's quite a bit more work, but if you didn't know what else to do, do that. And then not a function. We know not a function means whenever you take the pencil test, it cannot touch more than once. It touches more than once on A. B, it never touches more than once. C, I don't even see a line, so I don't know what happened to C. And then D, it only touches once.